What is going on? Yeah. Ready. We are ready. We are ready. I'm gonna say it again. We are ready. Back here, week 7, season 11. United Sim Football Association action. You already know how we do. The games keep rocking and rolling, even if I'm coming off of work. No breaks, no eating, no nothing. Making money. I ain't mad at you. Can't wait to see this ball game. Huntington Beach in Detroit. One of my favorite matchups in the Madden era. Setup is here. My boy Stoneway, he says he won another pick. Gina DeClina Buckley, she's jerseyed out. She got her jersey. I already know. I don't even gotta think about it. She's ready to go. Ryan Davis, ready to hate as always, but we here. What's going on, good people? Hope all is well with you. Everything is so far so good with me, and it should be a fun ride in this ball game. These two teams, they met up last season and all the good stuff. I had one of those days too. Yeah. Making money, gotta make the money, you know what I'm saying? But Huntington Beach, they're trying to keep on the momentum here. They just beat Toronto last week, and it was a pretty good one. A lot of people would say that's probably what should have happened in the United Bowl. We'll never know. Maybe we'll see a rematch. You'll never know. But Detroit, they said they're trying to get up in the mix. They got to get some ground made up and all the good stuff. Action Jackson Jr. playing against his former team again, a team that he won the championship with. And it should be an interesting setup here. Don't go anywhere, folks. It should be a fun ride as always. I'm pretty much all ready to go. I'm just clicking on a couple of things here. I want to see if I could try something out. Now that the RAM is all set up, I want to see if I could get the soundboard loaded. We'll see if it starts to work for me. You never know. Let's see if I can refresh it for you, boy. Oh, it is here. Okay. Let me try it. Yeah, we good. We rolling. Look at that. Look at me trying to add some stuff in. I ain't mad at you, but I ain't gonna waste too much time. It's already a little late, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit that play game button. Best of luck to both of these teams here in this one, and we'll go ahead and flip over to it. Looks like Huntington Beach will start out with the football. We are underway, and it is going to be returned here, taking the pass to 20 as Earl Flint down to the 25, and let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, yeah, we're sounding good. I'm ready to go if y'all are ready to go. It's going to be a strong guy formation handoff there to the big homie Caleb Howard, tackled by Mikey Jackson. Going to be 2nd and 8 coming up. Now we got formation, and they're gonna fake the handoff, and this time the blitz gets home, and there goes Mikey, hitting the lights out. You ain't Sean Merriman, baby, but a great job on the corner blitz, not getting faked out, getting to the quarterback, and that's gonna be a long 3rd down situation here for the big homies in Huntington Beach. Gotta fake this one. They're gonna send another blitz going right side and deflected away from the tight end Eric Duncan, and Huntington Beach is going nowhere but backwards to start this game. Detroit coming onto the field real quick. Kyle Wu ready. He says he's gonna send some pressure there at that quarterback, and it's gonna be sent away. Going to be returned, taking it past the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Here comes Action Jackson Jr. with his crew of receivers. Ryan Davis already waving the white flag. I see him. But it's going to be 1st and 10 here, Detroit. They're at home in this ball game. They need to catch up. A big victory here can help them make some waves to potentially getting back into the fold for the playoffs, as we'll see the handoff. There goes Tamari Jones, picking up about 3. 2nd and 7 coming. Been putting out some short videos, some shorts there on YouTube, so make sure you show some love. Take care of the people that take care of you. As we're going to pass that one up the middle, and that's caught by the big homie Uncle Swoosh, but it will not matter. The left tackle held, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. That's unfortunate there. Looked like he had plenty of time. I don't think the hold was necessary on that one, but maybe Oleg Crusher there was putting some pressure there on that tackle. As we're going to see a handoff by Quentin, and he's going to pick up maybe 1 yard on the play. Now it's going to be 3rd and 13. Unfortunate, because that was a big play. Could have got them deep in Huntington Beach territory. Empty set here for action. Looking for a man, quick pitch, and throws an interception. Big pass turns into a potential pick 6. 1 man to beat. Gonna get brought down at the 3. And Huntington Beach is in business already. Adam Leach looking to do some great things this season. And here comes Huntington Beach coming up to play. Empty set for him this time. Looking for a man middle of the field, and almost throws the interception right back. Jay Underwood couldn't hang on to it. Going to be 2nd and goal. And Huntington Beach's secondary said, no X-Pac, no problem. They said, you still need to respect our secondary no matter what you do, as Oleg Crusher is going to be getting an upgrade going into week 8, as he's going to buy the power move set. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pass it again. Going to throw at the end zone. That hit the crossbar. That's a rare play right there. I ain't going to lie to you. No completed passes up to this point here for Huntington Beach, and now it's 3rd and goal. Tyler Dethridge said, trust me, I'm going to get the job done. They do have I formation. Definitely worth running the football. Looks pretty open. Only 1 defensive tackle there. I believe that's Styles Stern, but he's been holding his own, as he's going to stretch it to the right side, and Jay Underwood couldn't get the pick, but he will get the TFL. And Huntington Beach is going to have to slow down a little bit. We'll see the field goal team. And the Detroit defense, despite giving up some premium field position, free real estate, if you will, Huntington Beach is going to have to settle for the field goal. And Ryan Davis says go for it, but the coordinators overrode that one, and they're going to go ahead and get the first points of the evening. 3-0 is your score. And we'll see what happens with Detroit coming back onto the field. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I haven't hit this clues bomb in a minute. What's happening? How you feeling? Let me know. How's everything? How's life? Do you need me to beat somebody up? Maybe I wish I could upgrade aggressiveness. That should be at 100%. That white guy's like, you can't really change it till next season, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about on that one. But one thing I will say, you can game plan. There's an offensive and defensive focus that you can do for your strategy. So that's going to be improved. So if you want to try to focus on stopping the run on defense, you could do that, but there's drawbacks, pros and cons to every setup here. We can update our custom playbooks weekly. Yeah, you can. Of course you can. No, you just can't do the NFL playbooks once. More than once, but for your custom playbooks, you can edit them as much as you please. I told you that. I know I did. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, Ryan doesn't, but you can. He said, y'all screwed now. Once I get home, it's over. Gonna be handing this one off. There goes Quentin, spinning off one man, but he's gonna get hit in the backfield there. Gonna be getting nothing. But that's why you watch the game, so you know what needs to be changed. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 4 coming up. Going to be passing it here, looking left side, and almost throws another pick, and Jason Breeze Jr. could not hang on to that one. So both passing attacks, they can't get anything going right now. Honestly, the offenses on both sides looking pretty tragic. I'm not even going to lie to you, but plenty of game left. Huntington Beach will get the football back soon. Gotta be looking for a lane. There goes Earl Flint down to the 34-yard line. Gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Honestly, if it was a bullet, that probably would have been worse by how that looked. But we'll see what happens here. 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna be handing this one off and stop. There goes Reese Rockefeller there in the backfield. A gain of nothing. His first tackle of the day. Came off of his first interception last week. He says he's trying to get another one. He's trying to turn up a little bit, get in the higher echelon of the safeties here in the league. Gonna be passing this one here, looking left side, and they're gonna throw a pick this time. It's gonna be returned, taking it past the 30 and running out of bounds at the 25. Reese Rockefeller, he says, let me get mines. Now Detroit is in the mix to put some points on the board. And both passing is gonna look crazy this game, isn't it? Gonna be a short run again of 1. And both quarterbacks are throwing caution into the wind, if you will, and trying to fit it into these tight spaces here. You see right there, total yards there for Huntington Beach, -8, and Detroit only has 11, so not a lot of offense here, but that's going to help as Uncle Swoosh will get his first official catch of the game of about 8. Nah. Y'all just gotta do better. But honestly, the secondaries are playing very, very nicely up to this point. But I did upgrade the interceptions up to 75, just to let you know. Just kidding. No, I didn't. Going to be a handoff here, rumbling forward. There's a flag on the play, and I think it is on Detroit, and it is on the right side. Unfortunate. Now it's 3rd and 10, and that's the second time a play to keep the drive alive gets taken back due to penalty. 3rd and 10 still achievable for sure, but they're going to need their best foot forward. They are in field goal range. Bro, we get like 80 a game, like I said. Going to be passing this one, going right side in some coverage, trying to fit that one to Montezuma Popoko, and he almost had his hands on it, but not to be. And now Detroit's going to have to settle for a field goal. Low scoring affair so far in the first.
This is a certified hood classic.
Kick is up there from the big home of Javon Gusto, and we're back to a tie ball game. Swoosh House up in the house. What's happening? This won't be a game if our offense is going to continue to get negative yards. Should have went back to our running playbook. This won't. Yeah, this won't be a game. Yeah, there you go. But we shall see. Plenty of time here. Did Ryan make a major miscalculation? Gonna send this one away. And it's gonna be returned here. Here comes Earl Flint looking for some blocks, cutting pass, and there goes another hold. And that's gonna back him up to about the 14. Yes, it is Donnell Sullivan, aka the top dog, fullback here in the league. Gonna go ahead and turn up, back him up a little bit. No calculation, just didn't focus on it at all. Felt that. I felt that. But the game is still young. 4.5 minutes left in the first. -8 yards total so far here for Huntington Beach. Looking to turn up a little bit. Gonna go ahead and hand this one off, and looks like he's gonna pick up maybe 3. Gonna pass this one here, looking for a man, taking off to run and throws it away. And now it's gonna be 3rd and 7. 0 for 5 and 1 interception there for Deathbridge. This ain't pretty. I think there's only 1 completion between the 2 quarterbacks, and there's more interceptions than completions so far in the game by both of these quarterbacks. That's a wild stat. But the defenses are coming to play. They're going to send 4, and there goes a completion. Looking for the first, going to get it. And there goes the first completion of the day there for Huntington Beach. Man, I thought Pitt was playing tonight, but kind of glad I joined for this one. Yep. This is a potential conference championship matchup. You never know. But in order for Detroit to make that a possibility, they got to get back into this one, as they're going to send the house and they don't get home. And Ryan Davis is going to pick up about 10 on the play. He's actually going to say 9. Always something wild when our teams play. Yeah, most definitely. Handoff, first down play. There goes Tim Carlson picking up some decent yards, and now the offense is starting to click a little bit, getting close to midfield. 1st and 10 here for the Voyagers. Y'all see that game earlier today? St. Louis and Dallas was pretty interesting. As we're going to see a handoff and finding a little bit of a hole, but once again another flag, taking it back this time. There goes Eric Duncan. A lot of flags. The offensive lines have not been performing very well this game. A lot of penalties up to this point, but you can kind of credit that to the great pressure both of these teams are putting out. 2 of the top front 7s collectively in the league are here. Mr. Rory up in here, he on defense. He's trying to get a sack tonight. And there's going to be a pass here. They're going to send 4, but they're going to throw it to the tight end, and he's going to get sent. Trying to get past the 40, but doesn't quite make it. It's going to be 2nd and 12. I'm always setting y'all up, and I'm always going to say just do better, you know. I'm always the easy scapegoat, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Going to be passing it here, looking right side and caught. There goes Carlson, who's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. I love y'all too. I love Ryan, even though he hates my guts. It's cool. I thrive on hate, so it is what it is. You know what's going to happen after I get hated on? I'm going to go right to sleep. Straight up. It's going to be 4th and 9 coming up. And the Detroit defense gets home on that pressure. Great blitz there from Detroit. And we'll see the punt. Gonna look for a bounce, but it barely goes into the end zone for a touchback. Real close there. Aiden Teixeira doing his thing here in Huntington Beach, the new face of special teams here in California. But Detroit's coming back onto the field. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to be stretching this one left side, looking for a hole, can't find it. And there goes Night Stalker coming through with the rush. Going to be 2nd and 8 coming. Ryan Davis calling on number 21 to make a play, make a play for us. Action Jackson Jr. trying to get into the mix. And we'll go ahead and take this one into the 2nd quarter. 32's up, tie ball game, 3-3. Shotgun set here for action, going up against his former team. And they're going to try the ground game to see if they can get some cooking. And there goes Quentin picking up the 1st down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Great game there. Great tackle there by Oleg Crusher. Making the tackle, pulling the shoestring there. I think if that was Samari Jones, he would have still been running, me personally. And they're going to give it to him here. Going to turn up. Actually, no, that's Quentin again. Getting the fullback some action here. Well, backup, halfback, fullback, however you want to call it. 2nd and 4 coming up. Right now, it looks like they're splitting carries up to this point. Only one giveaway for this ball game. And that'll be at the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll get that queued up, you know what I'm saying. Going to be passing it again. Goes middle of the field and caught. And there goes swoosh. Past the 40 to the 43. And this is at a similar spot as to where Huntington Beach got stopped. So we'll see if they can continue on and keep the good vibes rolling. Single back set, 2 tight ends here. And they're going to go and fake it. Rolling out, standing tall, and running back, and there goes Oleg Crusher. Jumping jacks on you, lady. I can't say the real word that I wanted to say, but it's going to be 2nd and 23 coming. Jackson could not find anybody on that one. Going to be faking a handoff here as he's going to launch it. Stepping back a little bit. Oleg trying to get another one. He's going to launch this left side and wide open. There goes Big Sean. Down to the 35-yard line, standing in the pocket. And he says, I don't care if you give me a sack every now and then. Pause. No, did he? But he's going to find 35 yards on the left side. And they're going to go ahead and stretch it to the right side and finding a big hole. There goes Tamari Jones trying to outrun Oleg, running forward, getting to the 1-yard line, and Detroit is in business. 1st and goal, Hellhounds. Biggest play of the game outside of that pass on the play before that. But if he was turned straight, we would have got into the end zone. But we'll see what Detroit does here. They got 2 tight ends out on the floor. And they're going to go ahead and pass it here. They send the blitz. Doesn't matter. Going to give it to another Jones. There goes Amari. Touchdown, Detroit. The crowd's rocking right now. And they're going to take the touchdown lead here tonight. That's a drive to kickstart something special if they could keep on with the good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Kick is going to be up. And it will be good. 7 plays, 77-yard drive. Got kick started with that 35-yard gain there to Big Sean. And now Detroit's cooking. Huntington Beach coming back onto the field. Let's see how it goes down. How's everyone doing tonight? If you liking the USFA, say yeah. Haven't did that in a while. She said goodbye to us. She said, I want my cake back then. You can get your cake. She says she wants the cake. She wants to eat it too, and then get smoked. As we're going to see the big boot there from Gusto, sending that one into the end zone. I might have to make that a thing. Every time I see yeah in the chat, I'm just going to do the yeah. You know what I'm saying? Blame whoever made the book I just downloaded off the computer board. That's wild work. Going to be passing it again left side and overthrows Eric Duncan, who had a little bit of a step to maybe pick up some yards, but that pass was off the mark. Going to be 2nd and 10. Can't wait for y'all to can't wait to see what y'all could do with the new plays that is going forward in Madden 24. That's going to be interesting. Mike Jack, what's happening? Faking the handoff. Going to launch this one left side in some coverage and almost picked off twice. Great job there from AJ Frost. 4 for 12 currently here for the quarterback Deathridge, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 coming. He lofted that one up like he wanted that one picked off. Reckless abandon is what I'm describing this quarterback play here from Deathridge. Not what we're normally used to seeing, but the defense is playing near flawless here. Passing it again. Gonna launch this one right side and some coverage again, and almost throws another pick. It's gonna be 4th down coming. And wow, what is up with the Huntington Beach offense tonight? Is it the offense slowing down, or is the defense of Detroit slowing them down? I think it could be a combination of both options here. Reese Rockefeller already with the interception. He wants another one, as we're going to see the return here. Short. Going to shut off the man right there. Is Uncle Swoosh playing very inspired football tonight. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Look at that stiff arm there from Swoosh. And now Detroit has a chance to go up some points here. If they can put into a 2-score ball game in their favor. They have the I formation. Wide receivers Swoosh and McGowan there on the left side, and they're going to go ahead and hand it off, and he's going to find another big hole. There goes Tamari Jones with another big carry of 17 yards down to midfield, and it's 1st and 10 again here for Detroit. And Jerry Philbin there with the tackle, running them down. That was some good speed there from a defensive tackle. Now that was pretty impressive, keeping up with the halfback. But it's going to be 1st and 10, shotgun set. And they're going to go ahead and keep passing it to the left side. It's going to be caught turning up, and there goes steel pads there with the tackle. Going to rumble forward. It's 2nd and 3 coming. Going to be I formation. Sorry, single back formation. Delayed handoff. Rumbling forward. Going to be shy of the mark there. Going to make it 3rd and inches. Third and inches here. Another delayed handoff, finding a little bit of a crease, just enough to get the first. Nothing too extravagant, but it got the job done. The drive continues here for Detroit. And I'm thinking it's got something to do with these short drives. These short drives Huntington Beach has been pulling out. I think their longest drive is only about 6 plays or something like that, as we're going to see a handoff up the middle, rumble forward, getting past the 42 to 36. And it's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 coming up. Passing it again, looking for a man left side. Had Montezuma open, but he overthrew him on that one. 3rd and 7 coming. Shotgun set, bunch at the bottom of your screen. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Going to launch his right side and caught. First down play, rumbling inside the 25 to the 23, aka the Michael Jordan yard line, and it's 1st and 10 coming up. Detroit on the move again here at home, looking real nice on their 2nd straight drive. T Knight there on the tackle, rumble him down. Single back set. It's going to be a fake of the handoff, looking for a man. Gonna be a fumble and picked up there by the O-lineman, trying to throw that one off. And No-Leg Crusher's going to get himself another sack. His 2nd of the game. Punched out. And my boy Mike Jackie's on the 3-stream streak. Empty set here. Gonna look for a man. Jerry Philbin's rushing. Finding, gonna be caught inside the 20. Gina DeClina Buckley right there on Quentin. Could knock it out. It's gonna be 3rd and 4 coming. Fat boy Jay up in here. That was a great catch in traffic there by the backup halfback. Showing his worth here to the team. 3rd and 4 coming. Gonna look for a man. Gonna go middle of the field. There goes Amari Jones inside the 10 to the 7. And the drive continues here for Detroit. Going to be passing it again, looking left side and caught down to the 2. And there goes Quentin as they set up at the 2-minute warning here, 2nd and goal. Going to be running this one. And he's going to try to get something, but nothing there for Action Jackson Jr. 3rd and goal coming. Shotgun set, 3rd and goal coming. And they're going to try the ground game. Easy money, rumbling forward through the defense. And there goes Tamara Jones. Pounding the chest. Is he going to hit the Kevin Gates emote with the pound the chest and then the flex on him? Like, I love that move. I be doing that all the time at work. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially after a sale. You already know how I do. But touchdown, Detroit. Talking too much about myself. The kick is up and good, and Detroit's going to be up 14 here in the 2nd. Huntington Beach will have a little bit more than 90 seconds here in the 1st half to try to get something back. Have y'all been taking advantage of what's the word I'm looking for, a Prime Day? Because I'm looking up a couple more things, see if there's anything else I could get on the low, you know what I'm saying? Got the Galaxy Watch for less than $200. That's pretty sweet. $190. That's not bad at all. Too bad it'll take forever to get there though. It'll be like a week of some change. You gotta hurry up. Time's running low. Yeah, you guys made these books look good last week. Let's see. Crock pot. Okay. As we're gonna see, 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes Deathridge again. Gonna go ahead and launch right side, and there goes a catch. There goes Cassius Castle. Taking it to the 43-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 coming. Nah, y'all always come alive on the second half. We ain't even close to being over. Yeah, that is definitely true. But is this just a sign? That the league is catching up to the Voyagers right side, and there's nothing doing there. 5 for 15 so far on the day there for Deathridge. Is 2nd and 10 coming. What about this toothbrush? How much is this? $159. You got me messed up. 2nd and 10 coming up. Passing it again, looking for a man, stepping back a little bit, running out of time, gonna get his man. Surprisingly, there goes Carlton Banks there. Styles Stern brought the pressure, but the pass was on point. His 1st and 10 coming up there inside Detroit territory with that one. And honestly, if that was a little bit slower, that would have been an interception. 1st and 10 coming up. 34 seconds. They send a corner blitz. It doesn't get home. Looking left side and caught. Rumbling forward. Gets to the 36-yard line or so. And that's going to be a timeout called. I'm over here checking 2 dudes. What the hell? I feel sorry for the Amazon drivers that have to deliver weights. Like those weight sets to places and stuff like that. It's like, bro, I ain't doing all that. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man, stepping back, taking off to run, throws on the run, got his man, a flag on the play, and what is it? It's actually a pass, roughing the passer penalty, and that's gonna put him at the 12. And that is a bad penalty there for Detroit, even though they did make the catch, but they're gonna add on to it. Huntington Beach trying to make a 2-minute warning look easy. Right now, they're on pace to put some points on the board. 1st and 10 coming, looking for a man. Gonna look, keep on looking, running out of time. Throws this one away. Smart play there by Tyler Deathridge. Should I buy someone some Robux in the red zone here? Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man, taking off to run and going to get sacked. And there goes Styles Stern, making it happen. I'm trying to tell you, if I actually took care of my defensive tackle in the ECFL, like, it's gonna be a wrap for all y'all. But honestly, he's still going to be great regardless because I'm going to get points either way. You know what I'm saying? He probably just won't have a great start. 3rd and 17 coming up. Going to be a fake of the handoff here. Looking for a man standing tall. Looks short. And that's going to be tackled down. And Huntington Beach just called their timeout here. Not trying to do anything too crazy. Take their 3. And then take it into the second half. See if they can come back with it. Portable power batteries for blackouts are also heavy, yes. Anybody want some Roblox bucks? I'll buy it off Amazon. As we're going to see the kick from the left hash. There goes Aiden Teixeira knocking it through. And it's going to be 17-6 your score. We'll see what happens. Well, I could get this memory foam topper right here. That would be pretty good for my bed. I didn't even know they still made Pumas. Yeah, Puma's still kicking, barely. As we're going to see this kneel down, and Detroit more than likely will just kneel it out, take it into the third quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up on this play, though. First and 10, and they're going to go ahead and kneel it out. And we'll go ahead and take this into the third quarter. 33's up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to both of these teams. Aiden Teixeira sending this one away. Let's get into it. As we're going to see the return there by the big homie Uncle Swoosh. Past the 20, rumbling forward past the 25 to the 26. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Let's see what Detroit could do with the lead. Now it's up to them to hold on to it. Let me know how I've been sounding in this game as well. I remember on the recording it was kind of glitching, but I don't know what the deal was. Not even sure. Going to be a handoff here, pushing forward. There goes Samari again past the 30. Going to pick up about 7. Shotgun set. Oh, thank you. Handoff again, finding a crease. There goes Quentin past the 40. Skating a little bit. You seen those moves he was hitting? 1st and 10 coming up. Detroit on the move, closing in on midfield. Random chat for the guys. How much does it normally cost for y'all to get a haircut? Because with these rates going up, they're gonna make me start getting my bag and start learning how to do it myself. See, now I don't feel as bad. Okay, I got 35, but still, I still wanna, you know, save some money. You know what I'm saying? Look at the juke move there from Quentin. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. I forgot y'all in different areas though. Maybe I don't feel as bad anymore. But I normally tip well because I have my own set of barbers as well, as that's going to be a good hit there from T Knight. He said, let me find where that at. I'll go ahead and get paid and I'll be right there tomorrow morning. I want this one right here. Because we got an empty set here, 2nd and 11. And I got my headphones dying on me as I'm doing the stream. You love to see it. Look in the middle of the field and caught. 3rd down coming. Yeah, you already know that. 3rd and 2 coming up though. But yeah, I paid 35. And then I tip normally $10, something like that. And just to confirm, that is before the tip, right? Yeah, so y'all don't tip at all, or is it just 60 flat? As we're going to see Montezuma come in motion, looking for a man to send a blitz. They're going to throw it short. Not the best placement there. Probably would have waited a little bit. It's going to be 4th and 5 coming. That's before 10. Okay. You don't know who he is? That's Ryan No Hands Davis or Ryan Occasional Hands Davis. One of the two. As we're going to see this punt away. There goes Javon Gusto, but that's going into the end zone. And that's going to be First and 10 again. Also, I do have a question though. I have some camera mods for Madden 24. Do you want the camera similar to how this one is, or do you want a camera that starts close, or not like all the way close, but like, you know, close where you can see like the middle of the field, and then like it backs up to where it is now? Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, as that pass is going to be caught past the 35-yard line. There goes Ryan Davis coming through, and Tyler Deathridge working his way back to 50% completion. No, I started to hate that camera. Oh, so you've used it too? Oh no, I kind of liked it. As we're gonna go with the wild Voyager there, and it's gonna be a completion there by the big homie Caleb Howard. Honestly, I don't mind the current camera, but if there's a mod so we can actually see where kicks go, that would be cool. I'll show off some clips and stuff like as we get closer to season 12, as we're going to take off to run and throw it away. I prefer the main Madden camera. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I have them both ready to go, so I'll just take that mod off for you guys. I'll just use it for me when I'm doing my own games and stuff. How's everyone liking College Football 25? I've been watching some gameplays of it. Obviously the PC users don't have that luck to actually play it, but it's all good, as that pass is going to be airmailed to the left side, and Detroit is going to get themselves another stop, and it's going to be 4th and 8. So you can see the field on the camera that I'm talking about. Like, it's just like it's zoomed in fairly close, but it backs up to where you can see everything. It's almost like a cinematic type of thing. Like it's always going to end up similar to how it is now. It's just like a little pan out, you know what I'm saying? Something a little bit different though, something to think about. As that is going to be down to the 6-yard line. Aiden Teixeira getting that bounce they need, and now Detroit is back onto the field, looking to add on some points here on the board. Yeah, I'll post some clips and stuff. But just imagine though, the base 24 camera is similar to this one. I think a little bit more zoomed in, but you can still see everything. Nothing too crazy. There's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. There goes Frederick Kaiser coming up. And also, I'm also learning that I won't be able, well, I will be able to. I'll see once we get the teams put in, the team names, but I'm thinking I'm leaning towards like the regular exhibition instead of quick presentation, you know, when you click the game and stuff, because they have some nice cuts that I think is needed. As we're gonna see a big hit there from big home at Jordan Benny. I do like the cuts, like after a sack or interception and stuff like that. Like they do like a little bit of a transition where they drop the team logo and then the name of who do it and stuff. But that's only because the quick presentation, it's revealing too much NFL stuff. So, but what the quick one is actually that's a quick sack right there. Oleg crushed it with his 3rd of the game, trying to make up his 3rd and 17 coming. Look at Oleg Crusher get to it. That finesse move's working out for him. He making that right tackle his, you know what. And there goes Gina Cleaner. Buckley says, I want to get some too. 2 in a row there from the Voyagers, and they got a punt from their own end zone. The Voyagers going to get some good field position here. Now, let's see what they can do with it. Now they need their offense to punch it in. Quick punt there from Gusto, sending it away. Past the 40, looking for a good return is Flint. A juke move to get past midfield and get stuck right at the end of it by number 51, Kamikaze Bomb Doom. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First and 10 coming. Gonna go with the reverse play, one of my favorite run concepts here in Madden 22. Gonna make it 2nd and 7 coming. Only 8 yards on the ground here for Howard, as he's losing grip on that halfback race in regards to the rushing yards. Right now, the leader is Dominic McKenzie going into this weekend. He had himself a decent enough game this week, earlier today. So he's looking to add on to that. 2nd and 7 coming. Here comes a move. Gonna be a fake of the handoff here, looking for a man. Gonna take off to his right, looking for a man to throw it to, and just throws it away. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up. Only 93 passing yards so far here for Deathridge. He said, when I retire, I'll eat cake with you and we can get fat together. I felt that. Gonna pass it here, faking the handoff, looking for a man. He's gonna be almost picked up, and Jay Underwood misses his 2nd interception of the game. 4th and 7, and we'll see the punt really quick, and it looks like Ryan Davis called it a quick 3 and out. I'm still trying to figure out the meshes for the end of the quarter. Like, normally shows like the team stats at the end of the quarter, but it's not changing. I have to figure out how to change them to the USFA logos. I'll figure out eventually, hopefully. 1st and 10 coming. Is going to be a handoff, and there goes the blocking again. There's a flag there, and it's going to send it back to the 10. More than likely, yes it is. And it's gonna be 1st and 20. Delayed handoff, there goes Quentin. Rumbling forward to pick up a short gain. It's going to be 2nd and 18 coming. Shotgun set. And they're going to quick pitch it. Give it to the big homie Swoosh, who's going to get close to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 12 coming. Passing it again, looking left side, off the helmet, and going to be dropped. And it looked like that was going nowhere. So the Huntington Beach defense will get the ball back. Huntington Beach defense will get the ball back for their offense after that play. It probably would have been best for him to drop that, because he was going backwards and he was going to get stuffed. So probably the best they could do at that point. Sending this one away again. It's going to be returned here. Gonna take off and try the juke move, not to be. Gonna take it past the 45-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. And the offense of Detroit slowing down a little bit. Stoneway, you missed your interception. So 2 straight games, 2 straight 1 interception there for Reese Rockefeller's. Huntington Beach is going back to the wild Voyager, sending Tim Carlson in motion, and gets stuffed. Damian Chambers in the backfield. A loss of 4 on the play. Going to be a big drop back here, looking for a man, throws it short, is going to be caught by the tight end, Eric Duncan, making it third and medium here. We'll see what they could do. And that's going to be the end of the third with that play. Huntington Beach still in play for a comeback, only down 11. Could be a lot worse considering how the offense has been running, but that's going to be a first down play. There goes Carlton Banks. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it again, goes right side and caught inside the 35. There goes Earl Flint there with the catch. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming, and looks like Huntington Beach's quarterback finally crosses 100 yards passing tonight. Passing it again, looking left side and caught. There goes Banks, spin move inside the 25-yard line, down to the 22. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, stepping back, stepping up to run, and throws this one away. 14 for 30, so shy of 50% up to this point. 2nd and 10 coming up. Pistol formation, passing it again, looking for a man, spinning up, running out of time, gonna be almost sacked there. Damian Chambers and number 57 right there in the backfield. I believe that's McElroy. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 coming. A field goal will make it a 1-score ball game in theory. But Huntington Beach wants to get the touchdown out of the way. They're going to need the first. Going to look left side and almost throws a pick. And A.J. Frost couldn't quite bring it in. Couldn't quite bring it in through contact. And that's going to be 4th and 10. Aiden Teixeira will be asked to bring his talents out here again. Kick is going to be up. And the kick will be good. So it's going to be 17-9. And like I said before, it's an 8-point ball game now. So Huntington Beach could get the stop, get the touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and we're back to a tie ball game. But Detroit needs to turn up on their offense. This is where they need to step up and make the plays. Gonna be returning this one past the 20 to about the 25 to the 27-yard line. Oh yeah, I didn't do giveaways. Yeah, I can do that now. No worries. Sorry, I was looking at all these deals on Amazon. I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and spin that wheel. Let's get into it. Figure out what the prize is and then I'll call it. Gonna be a run there by Quentin. Gonna pick up maybe a yard. As this is gonna be 10 TPE. And we're going to see who gets the victory here. And I didn't even do the prediction. My bad, y'all. I had it set up, but I forgot to click it on. So we'll do it for the next game tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be drawing the entry here. And it looks like it is going to a Detroit player. His name is going to be Jay Underwood. He's going to knock that one through. And he's going to get himself 10 TPE. Can't be mad at it. Congratulations there. There's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up here. Huntington Beach looking for a quick stop again so they can have their offense back onto the field, try to turn up. Hey, the prime deals are going to end pretty soon, so I'm trying to get a quick order in, you know what I'm saying? 3rd and 2 coming. Going to be a handoff and reaching for the first, and he's going to be stopped short. There goes Annalisa Melculo there with the tackle. And Huntington Beach will get that stop. Now it gets interesting. Kawu says go for it, but what if you don't get it? Then you give Huntington Beach some prime real estate to get a score. You gotta play conservative on that one, as we're going to see that one taken down at the 22-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Hey, it's not, well, you're talking about all game, but you can make it happen here and right your wrongs if you play your cards right. That's why it's 4 quarters and not 3. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to be looking for a man here. Going to find a completion and tackled immediately by Mikey Jackson. 2nd and 5 coming up. Now it's up to the Detroit defense to sit him down a little bit, put him back in the cage, if you will. Faking the handoff here, looking for a man, goes left side and incomplete. And honestly, if the referees called defensive pass interference for that, I wouldn't have blamed them. But the referee said no. 3rd and 5. Not even going to lie to you. But it's 3rd and medium here. Still pick the first down up, keep the drive alive. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, goes left side, and it's short of the mark, and Detroit's going to get another stop. Not pushing the ante on that play. It's going to cause them to lose some more time on the clock. Less than 7 left in the 4th. And Ryan says go for it. But honestly, the right decision once again, just like the last drive. Got to play field position, get the stop, and then try it again. Because you don't want to give Detroit another chance to extend the lead back to a 2-score ball game just like that. The right play, most definitely. As much as the logic, can fail sometimes, in these instances, they make the right move. Because it's too soon. And technically, it won't be your last drive, assuming Detroit doesn't continue on with first downs. We'll have to double check, as we're going to see the fake of the handoff. Oleg Crusher looking to get free, and he is going to get free. He's going to get number 4. Are we seeing a player that is a little bit overpowered here? He's getting through with these. 2nd and 21 coming up. But the D lineman is a very fun position, whether that's inside or outside. Like, it's a very fun position. As we're going to see another fake of the handoff. Oleg getting double teamed here. And there goes another one by Gina Buckley down to the 4-yard line. And this is why you punt the football, Ryan. You got to listen to me sometime. I don't be wrong all the time, okay? It's 3rd and 32 coming up. Sometimes you just got to listen to me. Like, I don't know why people want to be arguing with me all the time. All the time. 3rd and 32, and this is a bad time for a potential sack. If that's going to happen, nope, they're going to launch it middle of the field. It's caught. They will get the ground back from all the yards they lost, getting close to the original line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 4th and 11. And Huntington Beach will have themselves yet another opportunity to do something here. But how many opportunities will they have? This may be the last chance. Getting 4 minutes 30 seconds is getting pretty low on time, so I'd have to assume it's 4 down territory here, as we're going to see the return taking it past the 35 to the 39. Pistol formation. There's going to be a pass again. Turning up, running out of time. Going to be almost fumbled. Honestly, should have been. I don't think his hand went forward. But they're going to give it to him. Is the tuck rule real? 2nd and 10 coming. Honestly, could have been a sack fumble. That would have been my opinion. Just being objective here. Just like we could have seen pass interference on the last drive, that could have been easily fumble, as we're going to see another throwaway there by Deathridge. They're getting home as well. Hasn't quite got the sacks. He's been throwing the football away, but the pressure has been felt on both sides of the field. 3rd and 10 coming up. Pistol formation coming up. Gonna look for a man here. Stepping back, looking left side. Ain't gonna be caught, but he's going backwards. And there goes Carlton Banks. Gonna make it 4th and 7. Honestly, you could go for the punt again, but I won't be surprised if they go for it here. Running low on time here. Nope, they're gonna go for the punt, try to play the field position again. Can you upgrade just the player's eyes? That'll be a negative on that. Looking for a bounce, and they get the bounce they need. Down to the 2. Now it gets interesting. Going to be an empty set here. I don't know if they want to do this here, but they're going to try it. Quick pitch and caught. 1st down play. Give them some yards. Burning the clock. Here's Detroit. Going to be passing it again. Protection breaking down. Looks right side and caught again. Past the 35. And another time. Well, the first time out here for Huntington Beach. And now it's starting to look in the favor of the big homies in Detroit. Huntington Beach is on upset alert. But speaking to the boys in Detroit, this is nowhere near an upset. We've been waiting to do this for quite some time, is what Detroit's been saying. Back to the Arizona days, passing it again past the 40. Another timeout. And there goes the 2nd timeout here. They'll still have the 2-minute warning, so Huntington Beach still has a slim chance here. Second and 5. Going to be a delayed handoff. There goes a small gain. Actually, it's looked like a loss. But it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Passing it again, looking for a man, goes left side and almost picked off there by Vinny. They could have used that one, but they will get the stop with a little bit under 2.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They just won't have any timeouts to work with, just a 2-minute warning. Now Detroit has a chance to pin them if Javon Gusto will be so kind to do so. We'll see what he can do. Special teams could win your games, as it's gonna be a bounce rolling barely into the end zone for the touchback, and that's gonna be 1st and 10. 20-yard line is where Huntington Beach will stand. Pistol set. 1st and 10 coming. Gonna pass it here. Need to turn up. Looks middle of the field and caught. Down to the 38-yard line, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. That was a dot right there from Deathridge. Shotgun set again. Passing it here, looking for a man. Steps up, avoids the sack there on Thomas. Throws it to his halfback. Honestly, Calvin should have had him one right there. Going to be 2nd and 5 coming up. Huntington Beach needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So still a lot of work to do here for the Voyagers, getting close to midfield. 1:40 left in the 4th. Passing it again, looking for a man. Protection's breaking down. Throws on the run. Finds his man. Rolling out of bounds is Eric Duncan. Eric Slam Duncan. Actually, he didn't get out of bounds. He was tapped down before he was able to get out of bounds. Looked like he got out of bounds, in my opinion. But the clock continues to roll. 1:12 seconds down to the 41. Here comes the big homie, caught inside the 30. 1 minute left in the 4th quarter, turning up a little bit. 7 catches, 82 yards. Detroit needs to stop. Huntington Beach with momentum here. Started at their own 20, and here they are 8 yards away from hitting the other side of the field at the same spot. 48 seconds left. Turning up. Deathridge looking, throws it short. There goes Carlson, rumbling to inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Not quite a first down. 35 seconds. And they're celebrating a little bit too much here. 30 seconds. Detroit just letting the clock bleed out. Keep him in bounds. Let him do its thing. Gonna look to try to pass it here. Gonna look for a man. Gonna take off to run, throws it right side, and it's caught. Gets out of bounds at the 13 and stops the clock. Couldn't have done that any better. Down to the 13-yard line, 16 seconds left. If it goes in bounds, it's pretty much a dead ball game at that point. Detroit 16 seconds away from getting the W. Looking for a man here. Goes middle of the field and almost throws a pick. And he could not hang on. 13 seconds at the 13-yard line. Big game here. I'm trying to tell you. 2nd and 10, passing it again. Looking for a man. Goes middle of the field and gonna be caught. There goes Cassius. So the game ain't dead yet. They still need a 2-pointer to make it happen, but Huntington Beach put themselves in a position. Oh my goodness. They need this. Looking for a man here. Gonna go middle field and wide open. Carlton Banks. I think we're going to overtime, folks. Oh, Lordy.
Wow.
What a play. And Huntington Beach says, y'all ain't gonna be catching us slipping. Big ups to the Huntington Beach defense, holding Detroit to 17 points. Just enough for them to give themselves a chance. The protection was perfect on that 2-point conversion. And here we are in a new ball game coming up pretty soon. I think it's worth the ping. I think it's worth the ping. I'll go ahead and ping them. I don't care. As we're going to see the return there by Uncle Swoosh past the 20. As we're going to see the pass to the right side, there is a flag on that play, but it is another hold. So it's going to be 1st and 20 coming up. Another setup there. I'll go ahead and set myself up because I'll more than likely bleed into overtime for this one. Goodness gracious, what a game here. 2 seconds left. They're going to hand it off. Take it into overtime, and we shall see who's going to get the W in this one. Throw your 5s up in the chat. We're going to see what's the deal here. As Huntington Beach is going to call it, and it looks like Huntington Beach is going to get the ball to start this one off so they can run away with it on their first and only drive of overtime. If they get a touchdown, we'll have to see. The nightcap is real. It's 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, and we're still balling out here past the 20 to the 24. And Huntington Beach can right all their wrongs here on this drive. They said it ain't rigged for us anymore, buddy. We lost Anchorage. Got the nightcap coming. Detroit let them come back into it slowly but surely. Stone way, he's sad, but keep your head up. Still got plenty of game to play. Gonna be passing it from the empty set and gonna try to look across the middle, and Deathridge showing little signs of the first half. Deathridge on that play is going to be 2nd and 10 coming. And we're going to see a pass. They're going to send a blitz. It doesn't get home, but the catch is made there by Davis to the 40. That's something Detroit does not want to see. 1st and 10 coming up. The 3rd catch of the game there for Davis. Ryan, occasional hands. Davis doing his thing. Justin Brown couldn't stop him. Yeah, Cowboy, yeah, they did lose to a winless St. Louis last year. That is definitely true. 1st and 10 coming, passing it again, looking for a man middle of the field, off the helmet, off and caught again by what? Whoa. Whoa. What? Couldn't even do commentary on that. What? Off the helmet, off the interception there by Calvin Thomas, and then right into the hands. As we can see the catch, and it's going to be 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 2 coming. We got ourselves a game in this one. Detroit couldn't get off of the field here with the good play on defense. And yes, I'm still looking at stuff on Amazon right now because why not? 3rd and 2 coming. Shotgun set. They're going to send the big homie in motion. Going to look for him, probably looking left side and caught. First down play inside Detroit territory. And looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Carlson with his 8th catch of the game. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Nine and a half minutes left in overtime. Gonna be a handoff here, and once again, nothing doing there for Caleb Howard. If there's one thing Detroit has done very well today, it's slowing down the run game. So if anything, even with the craziness happening with the passing attack, Tyler Detheridge still found his way to get the offense in motion, essentially off of his own back. 52 passes so far in this one. As you're going to see a fake of the handoff. Calvin Thomas is turning up, trying to get him, and it's going to be a sack. And Calvin Thomas is going to get in the mix too. Oleg Crusher and Gina the Cleaner Buckley been getting too many. I got to get mines. And that's going to be 3rd and 19 coming up. Damian Chambers was right there in the trail trying to get him a sack, but it's all good. 3rd and 19 coming up. Can't even see the first down markers so far away. Looking for a man. Goes right side and caught. And the Detroit defense will get the stop they need. And now it's going to be next score wins. Aiden Teixeira's been doing pretty good, pinning them inside the 10, and he's going to try it here, but this one's going into the end zone. Detroit could breathe a sigh of relief for a little bit. They're going to start at the 20. We'll see what happens on this play. Got a semi-full pistol formation, and they're going to try the ground to see what they could do, and only going to pick up about 2 on the play. Tamari Jones, 88 yards on 15 carries, a touchdown. So I'd say that's a pretty successful day for him, but he's looking to get one more in this game and put Detroit on the map. Second and 8 coming up. Empty set here for action. Looking for a man. Gonna go ahead and launch it left side and gonna be caught. And there goes Amari Jones getting to the 37-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here for Detroit. After this one, I might need to adjust the games on this one for the week. I don't think I'll be able to record another one unless Stoneway wants to hop in. It's going to be taken to the 40-yard line. I do know I need to work at around 2 o'clock. So, got to look out for the people. Now is how we got you set up. It's also been helping you make great passes too. He's smooth when he stands in the pocket. That's definitely true. I was going to see Huntington Beach send the blitz. It doesn't get home, but it does force the incompletion. A little bit too far out for that crossing receiver who had a step. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up. Looking for a pass, goes left side, gonna be caught. And there goes Montezuma coming through with the big play. And they're gonna get inside Huntington Beach territory with that pass. Another great pass there from the Huntington Beach Voyagers former quarterback. Well, he's on pace to make that happen, as that is a great defensive stand there. Looks like Josh Schloyer and T. Knight there making the hit. And yeah, technically this would be the first time it's ever happened since Action Jackson Jr. has been away from Huntington Beach. Will we need sixes? Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man, but running out of time. I think I know who that is. Oleg Crusher getting sack number 5. And that's a season high for any player in this league in a game. That is ridiculous. Now it's 3rd and 22 coming up. It's going to be passing it again. Going to go ahead and launch it deep to the right side, but that's over the head of everybody. Looked like they had Uncle Swoosh open, but I think that was just after the adjustment with the pass going to the right side. It's going to be 4th and 22 coming up. Don't forget, after the pass is thrown, the defenders leave their assignments, so you never know if there was a safety over top. You never know. As we're going to see a bounce. Is it going to help Detroit? Yes, it is. Down to the 1. I will call it the half-yard line. And that's going to be a big punt there for Gusto. Now can Detroit take advantage of it? Potentially get a safety. We'll see how it goes. Couldn't have done that punt any better. That was nice. I formation coming. And they're going to hand it off. Going to get some room there. He is going to run over a guy. It's Tim Carlson. Only 12 yards on the ground. Once again, Detroit playing some very stout run defense. Going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. As you already know, we don't do ties here. We keep it moving. And we got ourselves a nightcap to rival all nightcaps. Going to be passing this one. Protection is decent. Pass is better past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Luckily enough for Deathridge, number 38 was right there to make the block because he was dead to rights with that one defensive player coming through. But the drive continues to roll. 1st and 10 coming. And they're going to try the ground game and finding a little bit of a crease is Caleb Howard getting closer to 30. 2nd and 3 coming. Both teams still have their timeouts. And they're going to go ahead and give it to the best fullback in the game, but there's a flag, and I think it is on Huntington Beach. Send it backwards. 2nd and 12 coming up. Back to the 20-yard line. And I'm sure Kyle Wu's going to like that one. He's been hit with the penalty bug a little bit this game, but it's going to be 2nd and 12 here. Going to be a fake of the handoff. The blitz is getting home. There goes DC 83 playing his type of tune. And look at that, 11 total sacks on the game. And that's going to help out the stats there for Damian Chambers. And it's going to be 3rd and 22 now. The 5th overtime running out of time. And you see right there, the old lineman could not get out to him in time. It was pretty much dead to rights. Going to send a blitz, almost getting home. Going to be caught, but he's going to be short of the mark to get the 1st down, and Detroit will get themselves another stop. 1 minute left here. What a game coming up.
Wow.
We've been on the mic for an hour and 34 minutes. He's going to send this one away. It is going to be returned there by Swoosh, and he's going to take it to about the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Here comes Detroit back onto the field. Single back set. They're going to pass out of it. Protection is decent. Backing up a little bit. Running out of time. And I think it's going to be another one. This time it's another linebacker. It's T. Knight getting back there. Huntington Beach calling the timeout on that play. 2nd and 20 coming. The 8th sack on the day here by this Huntington Beach defense. No one open on that play from what I could tell. Second and 20. Gonna be a handoff here. Rumbling forward. Finding a little bit of crease. Makes one man miss. Gets past the 25-yard line. Oh, that was Detroit who would call the timeout. Okay, so it's 3rd and 9 now. And I'll go ahead and put it on this side so I can flip over if need be. 15 seconds left in overtime. Number 1. Looks like overtime 2 is going to be a possibility, but it looks like it's going to be a timeout called. And it is by Detroit, so we'll see what happens on this play. Single back set. And they are going to pass it, looking for a man, and no one home on that play. And it looks like it's going to be yet another punt. Huntington Beach getting the ball back. No ties. We play until someone scores. It's going to be a return here past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. 1 more second left. Here in overtime number 1. Gonna have to throw some 6s up pretty soon, right? I'll leave the sound off so I could click off. Flip it back over. They're going to throw a Hail Mary thinking the game is over. Yeah, pretty much. But it's going to flip over. You already know how it goes. Yes, he's going to try to throw it up. And it's going to be incomplete. And that'll be the end of quarter number 5. Throw your 6s up. We going all night for this one, folks. Who's going to win this one? This would have been a great game to have the what's the name up too. That's crazy. But it's going to be 2nd and 10. Let me go ahead and flip it back over. It's back up. It's going to be a pass again. Here comes Deathridge. Going to go short to his tight end. Going to be caught. Going to be pushed out of bounds. And it's going to be 3rd down coming up. Going to be passing this one here. Protection solid. Pass right side. And rumbling forward is Carlson picking up the first. His 1st and 10 coming up here. Strong guy set. They're going to try the ground game and get slowed down again. Great tackle there from 54. It's going to be Trevor Halifax making the stop. 2nd and 10 coming. Yeah, still first to score wins. Yes, going to be sending this off, getting chased down, and there goes Tank Falco Jr. getting up in the mix. He says he wants to get up in there. It's 3rd and 16 coming up. 13 total sacks by both of these pass rushes, just getting home. And now it's going to be another long 3rd down situation. Who really wants it more? That's the main question here. 2 minutes before the 4th quarter started, we were wondering we would probably be chilling out, getting some snacks and stuff like that. Is this going to be a throw left side and wide open? Earl the Pearl Flint getting inside the 35-yard line. Is that one of the knockout punches they were looking for? What a game here. And what a pass there from Deathridge. All is not lost here, as they're going to try to delay handoff, and a great tackle there. A gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming. Gets sacked and then gets a big play there to Flint. Sometimes you got to dig a little deep. 2nd and 9 coming. Handoff again. Finding a hole. Gets past the man. Gets past Mikey. Looking for the touchdown, and that's going to be it. GG's in the chat. And Huntington Beach is going to escape the claws of defeat. Wow. What a game there. Definitely. Oh man, that's just ridiculous right there. Both teams put out on the line, but it was all in overtime. That's game over. That's GG's, my man. Go ahead and check out the statistics really quick. Detroit's going to be filling that one for sure. Had the game in their clutches, let them free, had them, and we're still going to be waiting to see if Action Jackson could get a dub against their former team. Unfortunate for them, but that's the final score there, 23-17 in overtime too. Let's see, 34 for 58, 329, 1 TD, 1 interception. So it rounded out decently enough. You got enough completions there in the second half and overtime to compensate for it. Not quite 60%, but he did get there. Action Jackson Jr., honestly, outside of the interception, played himself a pretty good game. And all the sacks, of course. 20 for 29, 223, 1 TD, 1 interception. Caleb Howard had 1 catch, 1 pass for 2 yards there. Longest catch, 35 yards there by Action Jackson Jr. Deathridge had a long of 26. Rushing wise, looking at Tamari Jones, 17 for 90 and a touchdown. A great game there. Quentin on the other side of him, 12 for 56. Caleb Howard and Tim Carlson, honestly, they were bottled up all game long until that last play. So, way to stick with it. And Tim Carlson's going to add on to the TD totals on the season. Action Jackson Jr., 2 for -1 on the day. There was 1 fumble earlier, but they recovered it. And it looks like Tamari Jones had the longest carry there for 35 yards, but none bigger than the 33-yard carry we just seen doing your thing. Tim Carlson. Receiving wise, let's talk about it. We'll start with Detroit here. Amari Jones, 7 for 75 and a TD. Uncle Swoosh, 4 for 24. Intravis Quentin, 4 for 23. Sean McGowan, 2 for 58. Mapoko, 1 for 16 and I thought he had a touchdown. Never mind. Frederick Kaiser, 1 for 14. Tamari Jones, 1 for 13. No drops here for Detroit, so definitely some good to take care of that. Sean McGowan, the 35-yarder. Earlier in the game, that's the longest. On the other side, Tim Carlson, 9 for 39. So he didn't have the best rushing yards, but he did get a lot of catches, so he'll be good on that. Carlton Banks, 8 for 85, leading the wide receivers there. Eric Duncan, 6 for 48. Brian Davis, 6 for 84. Earl the Pearl Flint with a big catch there in overtime there. That helped the stats out a little bit. And Cassius Castle, the only receiving touchdown here for Huntington Beach. Drop wise, Duncan, Davis, and Flint each had 1, and the longest catch was that 26-yarder there to pretty much kickstart their victory right there in overtime. Defense wise, leading tackler will be Jordan Vinny with the 15 tackle ball game. Great job there from strong safety. Gina DeClina Buckley there with 10. Oleg Crusher with 9. His breakout game, 5 sacks. We'll talk about it. And Elisa Melkulo there with 9 steel pads. And T Knight gets 7. Leon Kennedy, the former Typhoon, gets 5. Night Stalker and Wiley E. Coyote gets 4. Josh Schroyer, Kenny Bombard, and Jason Breeze Jr. gets 3. Gronky Kong, Jerry Philbin, and Adam Leach gets 2. Donnell Sullivan, Eric Duncan, Perrin Ibarra, and Carlton Banks each get 1. Tackles for loss, Knight, Vinny get 2. Knight and Vinny gets 2. Sawyer, Crusher, and Pads get 1. Sack wise, you see right there, that's 8 total. Oleg Crusher leading the way, and he's already in the top 3 just off of one game. That's just ridiculous right there. Great job there from Oleg making it happen. Gina DeClina Buckley there with 2. T Knight gets 1. Interception wise, Adam Leach there, 39-yard return there. Couldn't quite get the TD, but definitely a great job there. Pass deflections, Breeze, Leach, and Vinny each get 1. Forced fumbles. There goes forced fumble there by Oleg Crusher, and they couldn't recover it. And that's all the defensive stats there. On the other side, leading tackler will be Mikey Jackson there with 12. And unfortunate for him, he took a bad angle there on that last play. Kind of let the big homie Tim Carlson get around them. So that kind of sucked for him seeing that. But it is what it is. Happens to the best. That's all I always say. Tank Falco Jr., Justin Brown, and Dejon James there with 6. Reese Rockefeller, AJ Frost, and Damian Chambers gets 5. Jay Underwood gets 4. Calvin Thomas, Styles Stern, Kamikaze Von Doom get 3. Trevor Halifax and Tyler Rogowski gets 2. Shield, Chase, and Quentin each get 1. Damian Chambers and Jay Underwood doing their thing, getting tackles for loss. 5 different players getting a sack here. Thomas, Stern, Jr., Falco Jr., Chambers, and Jackson each getting a sack on the day. Reese Rockefeller adding on the INTs, his second of the season, return of 22 yards. Frost, Brown, Jackson, and Underwood each get 2 pass deflections, but honestly, I believe all of them had an interception opportunity that they dropped. And then Von Doom had an interception that could have been picked off. Interception that should have been picked off. Forced fumbles, nothing else to call here. Kicking wise, both kickers were perfect on the day. Tashira knocked in 9 points off of all field goals. Javon Gusto made 1 field goal and got 2 extra points, so that's going to be 5 total points for him. Punting wise, both of them 9 punts on the game, and they both hit over 50%. So honestly, can't be mad at the special teams. They did their thing all game long. Proud of them for sure. Uncle Swoosh 4 for 102. Earl Flint 2 for 48. Those are the kick return stats. Punt return stats, Earl Flint 6 for 80. Uncle Swoosh 4 for 24. As we go ahead and talk about the scoring summary real quick, looks like they started out with 2 field goals there in the first quarter, kind of slowed. The defense is picking it up. Then Detroit got through 17 points right before halftime, and then Tashira got a field goal, got that, so it's going to be 17-6 at halftime, and Detroit did not score 1 point in the second half, and that led to the comeback there, an 11-point fourth quarter there for the Voyagers. Tashira knocked through the field goal, and then Cassius Castle got the touchdown, along with the 2-point conversion to tie it. We take it into overtime, and after all the craziness, Tim Carlson comes through in the second overtime, a 33-yard touchdown to win the game. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. Going to go ahead and get set up. Going to adjust the schedule a little bit because I won't be able to record the second one now that it is kind of late. Looks like New Jersey and Charlotte will be the next game up, and then we'll go ahead and get Pittsburgh and Toronto on tomorrow night. I'm gonna see if I can do it tonight. I'm gonna try, but if not, then I'll just push the games up a little bit so we could go ahead and get it rolling, you know what I'm saying? So best of luck to both of these teams and all the teams remaining. Great game, great job in the stream, and I appreciate you spending a little time with me. It's almost midnight. We gotta go to sleep.